Hi, I'm Lay with LayShidell.com, and this is take 3. We're having a really challenging day for technology. Okay, so what I have today is let's talk about Calendly, a scheduling software. It's a really nice software because it integrates with a lot of different calendars that are out there, that one of which is likely that you are utilizing. And so what I'd like to do is take you over to view the screen that as I see it, and we'll take a look at this software on our browser. Again, this is another browser running software. Okay, and so I'll remove my screen and we are at Calendly. So when you come here, first when you first get started, you'll have to connect with your email. And so you'll it will automatically bring you up, and you'll hit a get started button, and then you'll hit sign up for uh, Calendly. You'll have an option to connect with your Google Plus account. That's what I suggest using, especially if you're using a Google calendar. Or there's also Outlook, Office 365, and iCloud that you can be connected with as far as your calendars go. And so when you start this process, the first time you need to give Calendly access to your computer. So it's going to ask you allow or cancel it. And so you need to click on allow. From there, they're going to have you choose a name for the end of your link. So it has Calendly.com/, and for me, it's just my username, Lay Shidell. It can be whatever you would like it to be at that point. Once you've entered that, it's going to have you select your time zone that you're in, a language that you would like to use, and then you just click next. You're done with that part of the setup. And so then I wanted to take and show you some of the other features here. Calendar connection is, let's see where we're going to connect here. Okay, for me, this is just actually showing where I'm connected. And so this is the calendar that I would be using. But if I wanted to connect with a different calendar, this is where I can connect my calendar. And so it shows you, it checks for calendar conflicts. And I have that set that it does check. And then you can add in new events to the calendar. Yes, I wanted to add new events to the calendar. And this is where it notifies, and this is also the account that it's using for all of that. I can sync all of the cancellations so that it shows up on my calendars as I would like it to do. And then you just save the changes here. That's real easy. If you're going to change calendars, you'll want to disconnect and then change to a different calendar. I forgot to note that. So going back up to the menu, we click on our account, and the next item is the account settings itself. Let's go take a look at that. And so it has your name the way you have it set up on the account. They give you a welcome message. If you'd like to change that, this is where you're able to do that. We'll take another look. If you set your time zone wrong in the beginning, no problem. We can change it right here. Make sure that you do have it set correctly for yourself, though, so you aren't confused as well as your clientele. Once you've selected those things, just save your changes here. The next item is how to add a picture. So if you click on that, you can just click on upload a picture. You'll navigate on your computer to where the file exists, and it will upload it, and then we would be able to see that. My link is, if I want to change that ending that we talked about when you first set up your account, you're able to change that ending for your link access. And then you would just save the changes after you change that. The next item is your login. So our login is set for me with my Google account. If I want to change how I log into Calendly, I can do that at any time by coming into my account settings and into the login under that menu, and then just change the login information. So going back to our top menu, you'll see that you can add users here at this point. And I'll take a quick look over there at this screen, and this will let you build your organization. Now, in order to be able to add users, you have to be This will be an upgraded version once you go beyond the free trial. Right now, this would be free for me because I'm under a free trial. So you would just add your user, and I haven't taken a look, but I believe it just adds just like it did with you through your email. So then we're going to go back up to the menu at the top again, and we're going to look at integrations. The integrations feature is really nice on this particular scheduling because you can use Calendly for Chrome. You can use something called Salesforce, which I believe lets you connect with your Salesforce. And then it has all types of records and meetings and things that you can schedule directly related to a Salesforce. GoToMeeting, a lot of people are using for webinars. They also use it for meetings with your group or your team within a network marketing company. Stripe can be used as your payment system within this integration. I would guess it's similar to a PayPal account, only it's Stripe. It's this different company altogether. Zapier is a really nice software because it allows you to integrate virtually anything in any websites, whatever you're using. You'll find Zapier can be used in a lot of different places. So Zapier is a really nice feature to be able to integrate with here. API and webhooks are basically for developers and uh, computer programmers. And then there's Calendly Click. And this gives you access to links and snippets, which gives you access to those really quickly. So for computer programmers and developers, they will often need an API key, or if you are sent and doing your own integration of these different softwares, oftentimes those softwares request an API key for that integration. So then you just click on this to copy the key, or you can click on here to regenerate a new key. Going back up to the menu, this would be your billing. And as you can see on this, and I briefly mentioned, I'm on a 14-day free trial for the Pro level. Now, they have a couple of different levels. Premium is one level, which is at $8 a month to start, and they go up from there. And then Pro is $12 a month to start. And I would bet that that price changes depending on what other software programs you want to integrate, because those usually don't come free. In a Pro package, you get everything that's in the premium package, and then you also get access to that Salesforce that we talked about in integration, and also the Stripe. So if you're wanting to integrate Stripe for payments, you're going to want to get a Pro account. I also wanted to mention at the top that we have the Get Help feature from our menu. There's Get Help here, and there's a log out. Also on the menu, you have a quick start. Oh, no, back up. Event types. Event types, in this case, are set up by time slots. They have choices of 15-minute meetings, 30-minute meetings, 60-minute meetings. And you can create an event, and you just click on Add a New Event. And then you can create either a one-on-one type event or a group event. And then you would just create that event, give it a name, a location, give it a description and or instructions if they're necessary for the individuals. And the event link will pick up, I believe, the event name from the top, but if you would like to reassign it, this is where you would add what that link is going to look like. You have an option here of 12 different colors that can be on here. And so that's what you would have there. And then you would just click next. I'm going to try that, but I believe it's not going to let us do this, yes, because we didn't fill any of this out. So I'll real quickly say, let's give it some information. I got to have test. And let's see. Okay, it'll give us a link there. See, you can see here it gives us a link automatically, but you could change it there, is my point. And then I can pick a color. It's already set, so I go to next. So all I really had to put in there was a name. Now this allows me to select a time slot, or I can customize. So if my time slots aren't these that are customized or preset, then I can customize what I want. the date range. I can edit what dates those time slots would be available. Make sure you select the event time zone. So if we're talking your time zone, or are you talking about your client's time zone, that will be really important. And the availability is what hours. This is where I talked about you would set up your availability. So you're going to either copy that from a file that you've set up within the different meeting categories, or a customized one. And then you're just going to come down to the bottom here. I guess you can make it a secret event. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but you are able to do that. And then we just would click on the next. So it has saved it. And then it's just giving us all of the information about this. And so it also gives us here the ability to add additional options. And so invitee questions if I wanted, or invitee notifications. I can add custom links here, and I can collect payment. I don't have a payment method set up here. As we spoke about, this account I set up free just for demo purposes. I don't have any integration set up for payments, but I could do that if I wanted to. Take a look all the way to the bottom. That's the end of that page. The event type is on. You'd want to make sure that was turned on. So I believe that we've gone through all of those. The quick start is a really nice feature. So the first time you use this, you might want to access information that they've provided for you. In case I haven't covered this, this training is not intended to be thorough. It's intended to give you a rough idea of what's available and basically get you started through the basics. This is where you can connect your calendar, set up availability, and get your first meeting set up. Also, there's a place to copy snippet information if you needed access to that. And one last feature is their help section. This is a really nice advanced help section, and you will see here they have icons with titles for every section. We have a get started, availability and calendar connection, using Calendly with your team, so how you go about that, email notifications and Calendly invites to your customers, clientele, or team members, customize your invitees experience. Integrations, we talked about that. These will be the specifics on setting up all of those integrations, including where that API key goes that we spoke about. Your embedded options are those that you would need for including this on your website. And billing and account management, I guess, would connect us to our Stripe count information that we would want to set up. Let me just take a look real quick at that feature. And okay, it also allows analytics, tracking, and reporting, ability to change your URL. So this is specifics to do with your Calendly account itself and the billing and management of your Calendly account. Also notice there's a knowledge base here where if you select on that, it will give you different information that's already in there for you to look up from. And you could submit a request if you're not finding information that you would like to know about. There's also a note here for ideas, and this is information about different things that they have available and general product ideas. Get a new post. You'll see a whole list of different things, mass update user locations. You'll see there's a whole list, formatting, the confirmation email, all of the different questions that you might come across, you will find in this back area under ideas. So if it's not in the knowledge base and it's not in that help section, you're likely to find it in that knowledge base or the ideas. That brings us to a close of this training. I hope you've gotten some value from it. Be sure to share it with your friends and team members if it would be helpful to them. I appreciate your spending your time with me. I know you could be anywhere you chose to be, and I appreciate your spending your time with me. You have a great day. Bye-bye.